Hello, everyone, and welcome to Masks and Muses, our Dragon Age game here on Restless Barbarian Gaming. I am your GM, Aloysius, and I'm here with three of my lovely players tonight. Unfortunately, Vivi can't join us tonight, but, Aosia is going to go on a date with her boyfriend, and it's going to be great. She was too traumatized after the last time she needed to decompress. So, in the meantime, I'll have everyone else introduce themselves in a counterclockwise fashion, starting with Tom.
Hello, everyone. Hey, my name is Tom, Bolthra on the internets. I'm playing Buccio Viari, who was sort of based on Tyrion Lannister a little bit, mostly physically. And it's funny, then we started talking about Game of Thrones before the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of where he started, and he wants more stabby, less talky. So I will then pass it to the next person in line.
Hi, I'm T. I'm playing Adelie Montbelliard. She is an attendant to the Jubal House of Montbelliard. She's also an apostate. Go figure. That is so fun. Currently looking forward to seeing how she's going to handle having to go and report into the church and potentially be grilled. Fun. Passing it on to my friend next.
Hi, I'm Diver. And until this season, I was playing Ian Kincaid, but I'm no longer playing him as he was struck down by a smooth criminal. And now I am playing the reverential. Yes, thank you. The reverential Muriel Kinrick, and she is a sister of the chantry. Who has encountered our intrepid party members in the first episode. If you have not seen that, go and watch that. It is where Muriel makes her entrance into the city of Val Royeaux, and also is assigned her first mission from the Reverend Mother, which she goes about doing with enthusiasm to track down our trio, who remains alive. And so I won't spoil that for you, but I'm looking forward to playing more. Muriel today, reciting chantry verses. This is what you know and love about her, or what you will, if you haven't familiarized yourself with her yet. And today,
what you know and love about her already after her one appearance.
That's right, her one appearance, and you're here for more. You're here for more chant of the light verses. So I'm gonna deliver. I will not leave you hanging.
Yes. Well, last we left off, as was said, was Muriel's debut as she came to the city of Val Royeaux and made herself known at the Grand Cathedral and sort of was listening in on all of the hot goss about...
So much hot goss.
So much hot goss.
Nobody gossips like the sisters. The sisters got all the tea.
Nobody gossips like the church.
Yes. They have all the tea. Tea for days.
Oh, yes. And she had heard about an incident that had involved being disrupting worship from a hooligan of a young man. And a hooligan. And she went out to find the woman who was verbally berating and accosting this man who was causing a ruckus. And while all that was happening, our remaining party members had a Viking funeral for Aiden Kincaid, sent him on his way in spectacular fashion. And after, processing what to do and all of their feelings about the matter, whether they were intense or extremely muted and indifferent, went back where they encountered Sister Muriel, who wanted to discuss more with Ade about what had happened, and set up a meeting to do so. And in the meantime, the group went in, basically just talked shop and about various things as they drank the night away. And we will pick up the following morning. Buccio, Ade, how you feeling the next day after finishing multiple bottles of wine?
I think Ade went into the estate, so I think Bucci's just in Ade's house, right?
Yeah, like on a couch or something like that. Probably like a dog sniffing him or something, like it wakes him up or something, or a cat or something. And I imagine he probably just like rolls off the couch onto the floor. And he's just like, oh.
Thump.
I imagine that since Ade is pretty used to getting up first thing in the morning, Ade's probably opening the door to her cottage. Just like, good morning.
Oh, what's good about it?
You woke up alive. Isn't that good?
Fucking positive people. And he'll just kind of sit up and goes, Yosia had some tea or something that was good for hangovers. Magical. I don't know. Something. Pain reliever. You're rich, don't you have stuff like that here?
I've got just the thing for you. And
Okay.
Ade will go and throw together something and give it to Buccio. A little hair of the dog, if you will.
Which is probably what he's used to. And he probably goes in, he's like, knocks him, and he's like, oh, thank you. And some water. I don't mean to ask too much.
Picture right there.
Like,
There's just like
he
a
like
little
barely
jug.
had his eyes open because it's like light. It's one of those hangers where like light hurts, and he's just
Yes, and
Grab
it
a
is
whole jug.
it is bright.
peering out like
Whoa.
one eye.
I feel that viscerally, like the light, the bright light. Oh god,
It's like vampire level.
I know, right? It's like,
So we went out last night.
Mhm.
Is that what happened?
We went out to a funeral and came back to drink.
Oh, that's right. And
Do you know what day it is?
he's trying to like stand up, and he's just like, no.
Ade's so concerned she forgot her accent.
Yeah, something's gone.
Just like, whoa, you're sounding pretty Ferelden there.
Right? Whoops.
He's like, I don't know what day it is.
Well, it's the day after yesterday. So.
He resists the urge to say something snarky, and he's like, no, she's an angel.
Day
She brought me
after
water. You will not
But
be
even
good.
angels can have attitudes.
And he's
I
like,
think maybe you should have something in your stomach. So I brought some food from over in the estate, and it is like, it's bread, and it's like cooked meat. I don't know if bacon's obviously a thing.
as long as there's grease.
It's exactly. So it's like some kind of like greasier breakfast meat
And he
to
will-
help soak up that alcohol.
Yeah, and he just sit there and just eat it real slow, like even chewing hurts. So we had plans for whatever day it was.
Yes, if
The church lady's coming, right?
we're going to the church lady, but
Oh, all right.
I guess we also need to see if Marjolaine got to us somehow.
God,
Oh,
the
yeah.
message, the dream message, the dream churro message.
Yes. How could I possibly forget to include the churro dream?
Ade essentially just like walks in to like the main like living room space under the window to see essentially if a letter has made its way inside, because weirder shit has happened.
That is true and fair, but no, nothing of the sort.
It may be that she needs more time, but also I suppose she could also just get information to us a different way. Maybe we give her a little bit of time and do our own digging. I don't know what this accent is, but anyways, we should do our own digging.
More time sounds great. Definitely more time.
Maybe what you should do is go and enjoy some hot water and like a bath. Get
And he
yourself.
kind of goes, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Ade will go to the door, and Ade will bring in. I don't know what bath situations are like for servants per se.
I mean, probably.
The horse trough.
I mean, you're. I mean, it's a. I mean, you're a well-known, established house.
Right.
So I'd say, it's definitely not extravagant or luxurious, but
There's
say
probably like servant quarter, like baths or whatever. But
Yes,
I'm imagining
I would say so as well.
that Ade probably has some capability to just clean up in a little personal cottage. Unless, because it's like, I don't know, does it make. You tell me. I think it makes sense to me because it seems weird to be like, here is a cottage for you to live in that is not the servant's quarter, but also wake up and then go inside and use the bath inside the estate. But I don't know if that's capable or not. Maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm thinking of like the way I've been imagining it this whole time, and I haven't really thought of it having like a bathroom or anything like that, but. It's your little living space, so I will ultimately leave that decision up to you as to whether it would come equipped with such things.
Okay, so here's what I've been picturing the past few seasons, because I also never really thought about bathrooms and in general. Movie magic off screen. But what I am picturing in Ade's cottage is that it opens up to essentially like a very small short front area, mostly open. But like you walk in, essentially you see like a round table with a few chairs around it for like dining or doing whatever. And then to the right, there's a little bit of like a kitchen setup, like a shorter like kitchen, almost like dorm style for dorms that come with them inside. And then like slight separation of a walled in, but not fully closed, that leads into like more of a little bit of like a living area, and then it's like one small room that is the bedroom off of that. Like pretty compact, really. And in terms of the bath thing, I'm kind of just thinking like maybe like next to the bedroom, it's really just that there's another opening with like one of those wooden style, like those tall wooden style tubs.
Okay, like a basin.
Yeah, that like that more like that's probably more common for non-rich people to have if they're able to have a bath.
Okay.
That she just will bring and fill with hot water. If she wants to. I mean, she can obviously go inside. I don't think that's a big deal. But in terms of being like, so when I'm picking up appearances, and I'm taking my hot water to my little wooden tub. Thank you. So, Lucio is this, and Ade will drag in some hot water in a bucket, set it down next to you, and say, if you go in that room there, my bedroom, to the right, there's a bath, water in there. I'll go bring you another couple of, start bringing the other buckets in. That's about probably just grab like our other random servant, like he's like, I have no arm muscles, please.
Strength roll. No, I'm kidding.
And also, and I'm just gonna. I think maybe like Ade just kind of like took some clothes off the clothesline with servants, just like it's fine. We have extras for a reason. Just like pants if you need some other pants to change into, just like a basic shirt.
I'm sure these clothes he has will probably need to be burned at some point. Even though he got better clothes, he's been wearing them a lot, so they probably need to be burned.
Like, look, I only had the one. Like, I only had the one set of good clothes.
They might be nice, but not for long.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm saying I definitely can't say they're my good clothes anymore. Now they're just my clothes.
I think what's essentially Butcher goes to the bathroom, starts like getting clean. Ade's just gonna like hurriedly usher one of the servants to grab his clothes so that they can go be washed 3 days in a row. And then they can be preserved if they're cleaned thoroughly.
Yes, I was saying, and the servant sort of just like looks at them and just like,
yes, exactly.
And
elbow grease though.
I just like, right away, ma'am.
Drop it in the whole basin of bleach.
Heads off.
I would just let it soak for like 24 hours. Don't even scrub it. Just drop it in and let it soak.
Drop it in, yeah.
Then completely throw that one.
Guccio's clothes come out completely white.
I thought you were wearing baby blue. What do you mean you were wearing a beige? What?
He will probably just like get into the tub, just ow, and like we all do that. Like that kind of. You just gotta like get adjusted to it, and then once he gets, he's just like.
Yeah, we've all been there.
And kind of splashing some water on his face, and it is so nice and comfy. He probably will start to fall asleep again, because he's not probably tall enough for his arms to like stick out the sides. So he
doesn't have that Geralt of Riviera or whatever.
Geralt of Rivia.
Yeah.
No. Again, he was originally based on Tyrion Lannister.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he's a human with dwarfism. He's not the tallest man in the world.
Right. Yeah.
Then I think while Bushio gets ready, Ade will just kind of go in because I think she'll touch base with her uncle.
Okay.
Was it the last time she talked to her uncle that it was a heartfelt, like a deeply emotional conversation? I think, wasn't it?
Yes. That was the last on-screen interaction I had, where it was basically just like, "I accept you as you are," and all that sort of thing.
It was you may not actually be my biological daughter, but you have always been my child.
Yep.
And she was like, "That's so crazy. What if I fucking crashed out and cried right now?" And he was like, "You're seen and you're loved." He was like, "What the fuck, dude?
You're killing me here.
You love me." Yeah.
It's like Uncle Guillaume. How dare you make me cry my own tears?
Cry my own tears. My own Orlesian tears. How dare you?
How dare you? I can't let these be seen by anybody.
Takes off her gloves and throws it at him.
Makeup ruined.
The servants are gonna see me like this.
She will go. I guess. I don't know.
It's like early in the morning, and so I'd say at this point he's probably like having breakfast.
All right.
And what does Uncle have for breakfast? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, what does he have for breakfast? Probably what fucking fancy French people have for breakfast.
Like crepes.
Yeah.
I imagine that typically it's probably like what a couple different types of like food breads, maybe some like, light cheese because I like.
Mm-hmm.
And
Poached
probably like
eggs.
some poached eggs, light meats. Probably not like the greasier stuff that I bought for Jill. For some reason, I feel like that would be frowned upon for like a noble family to be like, yeah, let's eat heavy, greasy foods in the morning because we drank too much.
Yeah.
This is
Uh,
Southern
like,
American
yes,
cuisine.
fresh
Yes,
cut
I would say,
fish.
you would personally know that if he were to do that, he would not be seen doing that.
Yeah.
He's
It's
like
his-
this.
it's his
He's like, this is
secret.
for me.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, this is for me alone. I can't. Even if some of the servants
It's
know
eating
that,
McDonald's in like your fucking fancy dress
yeah,
in your carriage, like hiding it, but you're chowing down on like
yeah. It's like, even if I know that some of the servants know that I'm having this because they had to make it for me, I cannot let them see me having it.
They're sworn to a vow of silence.
Yeah.
All right, I
So-
just had to get that out of the way. I was just curious, morbidly
Well, the people wanna
curious
know.
about what
Yes, the people need to know this information
Guillaume eats in
about
morning.
the Duke.
Guillaume's
Yeah.
by the way, audience. So Ade will just kind of enter into the dining room with Manon and her uncle. Say, "Good morning."
Good morning. How did you sleep?
I slept. Thank you for asking. I just came to check in on both of you, and because are any of the servants in here right now, or have they exited the room?
There were a couple sort of like lingering, but one of them saw you enter and sort of like gestured for the others to like start making their way.
Okay, awesome. So then when they leave, Ade will just kind of go over. She will give her uncle a hug, kiss on the cheek, and then she will go and do the same to Manon. And just say, I can't stay for breakfast. I think I have to just have something light. I have some things to take care of. But I wanted to let you know that I am going to speak with the sister at the chantry.
And you can't really like see.
Yeah.
I would say he does take his mask off now that it's just the three of you, but and you just see him look bewildered and also a little bit nervous, and he's like,
The way that you look right
Why?
now is how I feel inside. But I have to because she came here requesting to speak with me. No, I have not done anything.
yes. And Manon sort of like looks over at him and says, Papa, I told you about that last night. And he's like, I was half asleep.
You told him about it while he's sleeping?
And she's like, I thought this
You know,
was
he
really
only hears like 30% of things.
Okay. Okay. So, you're meeting with this sister.
Yes, Sister Muriel Kinrick. I don't believe she's from this area. I'm not quite sure she's from Orlais in general. But she stopped by yesterday and
Based
happened
off the
to
name, sounds like a free marcher.
I was wondering, so I'm not. It seems she's wants to speak with me about a disturbance that happened yesterday at the chantry, in which a man whom I identified, essentially escaped from jail, and I let the revered mother know. But he was able to escape the guards, and I believe she'd come some kind of peace of mind to the revered mother, having believed the words of the charlatan that the guards were trying to say that he was persecuted and that he was lying. And unfortunately, that gets that she's sincere here to check in. So, for the sake of good relations, I have agreed to go and just talk with her for a little bit. Maybe adjust my mic a little bit. Is that better?
I don't know if you got to move your microphone closer to your mouth or something, or
Is that better?
much better. Thank you.
Yes,
Okay.
that's better.
Maybe the thing got
I-
pulled a little bit, but yeah.
I see. Well, I will not pretend as if I do not like this, but I trust you. Just be careful.
I will definitely be careful. I don't want any problems. I would prefer not to, but I understand that it would be worse to invite undue scrutiny for you. Nani rolls her eyes. And she stops because it's not very, I don't know, religiously dutiful of her. Rolls her eyes again.
I understand, but
The maker makes all sorts of people.
Okay. But I appreciate you doing this. Do you know where you're supposed to be meeting her?
I will be going back to the main chantry.
Well, Okay, I trust you.
Do I have to go? I probably have to.
She asked to speak with you specifically, correct?
Yes.
And I suspect that she will not
She
lament.
seems very persistent.
Yes, so if you do not meet with her, I suspect that she will return to try and speak with you again.
Or as wise and astute as they say, Uncle. All right, well, I will keep my original plan. It was a long shot, but I will go and meet with her, and then I will talk to you later about what happened.
And I would say, if you would prefer, I could send a messenger to the chantry, to this Sister Muriel, and tell her that you requested to meet here at the estate as opposed to the Grand Cathedral, if that is something you would prefer. Or if you think everything will be fine as is, then you can keep to your original plan.
Well, okay. And I kind of looks around again, maybe a little bit more apprehensive, but does know that this is generally a pretty safe space to talk about this. I guess I'm just wondering, in your opinion, it's maybe safer to go to the chantry to have this discussion, where she cannot actively try to snoop around versus having it here? Or do you think it's better to have her essentially in a place that's familiar?
If I am being completely honest, I am thinking about your own personal safety in this particular matter. So I will say it is dependent on your confidence and preference. If you think it is fine going to the cathedral, then by all means. But if you would prefer to meet in more familiar spaces, then I will have a messenger sent to the chantry and request a change of meeting venue.
She kind of stops, almost a little surprised, and then nods. You know, I was thinking about this much more in terms of protect. Maybe was not.
You're sort of breaking up again.
Damn it!
That
Damn!
was clear.
It's so close to my mouth right now. Okay, I guess I really just have to eat this. I don't know.
Eat the
Sorry.
mic. Eat
The
it.
Really touching.
Eat,
It's
eat
almost touching
that
the-
mic.
Please let me know if it starts to get too much.
Okay.
Your voice is lovely. We can't get enough of it. So.
All right. I wasn't thinking about my own comfort levels, perhaps. I would prefer to meet with her here. If that's okay.
I will send a missive immediately.
Ade does like a quick little smile, like very happy smile, and then it drops. It's like, thank you. I appreciate it, Uncle.
He sort of gives a nod and looks to Manon and says, Manon, would you mind going to get someone and send them here? I have a letter I need sent. And she says, yes, Papa. She gets up and walks out of the room.
We should just, honestly, I'll look forward to that Manon blossoms into the leader she's meant to be, because I think she would settle everything so quickly.
I am nervous and scared for that day, and also at how accurate that assessment is, I believe.
I mean, don't you have trust in the education given her and raised her? She's a good girl. She's more than a good girl.
She is, but she is
just maybe too
also
smart for her own
she is
good.
she is also brash and brazen and needs to be better at not getting caught when she's eavesdropping.
Yes. She displays.
But she is a good girl. Yes.
Yes, she displays wonderful Orlesian qualities that maybe we don't want as being the Orlesian qualities we want to know about, but I think she is very truly Orlesian with how she acts. It's beautiful. She'll go far. I'm looking forward to it and helping her. Well, I will leave you to your breakfast. And she'll just give another quick hug and say, I will go and also prepare a room to receive our guest.
Excellent. I'll have that missive sent out immediately.
One quick question, Uncle. Would it be okay if I perhaps hired a new servant for the household who could help? Potentially.
He sort of like raises an eyebrow and says, I suppose not.
I think that would be someone who could help the house. And I would like more of an official front for that.
Very well. I will trust you in this matter.
Thank you. Well, let's talk more about it later. I'll go over all the details with you, but I'll leave you for now.
All right.
All right. Ade will leave and go back and hope Buccio is finally out of the bathtub, didn't drown, didn't fall asleep.
He did not. He got up, got out, found everything, got dressed. Headache is starting to temper down a little bit. And he's just kind of looking around for his, he's like, where are my weapons? Oh, shit.
Oh, they're probably just sitting out.
Yeah, and he has that moment of panic, like, oh my god, I don't remember what I did with them.
I stole them and sold them.
It's like, I know I just gave you Aiden's dagger, but I just sold it.
I just sold it for you. Yeah.
There's some
You're doing that. The door opens.
They're looking at the dagger. Look what I found. Some drunk guy handed it to me.
I need you to know that Ade's gonna reopen the door to her cottage with just like a "Good morning again, Buccio. How are you doing now?"
Much better. Thank you.
Well, that's wonderful. I've also got some good news for you to discuss later when we discuss your employment here, which I'm hoping that you will accept.
We'll try.
It's not doing maybe what you think. And it's definitely more of a cover than actually working here.
Okay.
But it'll allow you to have a room.
There's that.
And clean clothes. How exciting. And she says it's so nice, but it's like, it's so nice, but it's also, it's so fucking Orlesian. Like, did you just insult me? But you just said it's so sweet. Yeah. So there's been a change of plans, by the way.
Okay.
Duke Montbelliard thinks that it would be a better idea to have, or made a good point for having the sister come back here to be received, as it might be safer.
Oh, 100% agree.
Oh, apparently I was the only person not thinking about my safety, but that's okay.
Don't go near that place unless you have to.
You know, that's fair. I'm so used to just trying to keep up appearances, but yeah, I think you're very right. However, sorry.
Anyways, he's like, when you're done with me, I'd like to go out and talk to some friends if possible.
Yeah, you can go and do that at any point. I can.
You get the feeling he needs to be excused. So.
No. I'll let the front guards know. To let the other guards know to let you come in.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
See, this is the other reason for the employment, right? You can come and go as you need.
Yeah. It sounds good, but we'll see.
All right. Well, I'll go let them know right now. You take your time getting your stuff together, and then you can go do what you need to do.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he makes sure he has his usual weapons and gear or whatever, and he wants to head out to some of the local establishments. He knows there's one that he's seen Eel at, but he wants to CD dive bars basically, he wants to just visit some friends and see what he can find out about this Muriel. So,
all right. Bust this out real quick.
See fuchsia prawn fantasy again.
The play of a lifetime.
Scrubbing eyeballs with bleach. So.
All right. Make me a sort of like general communications roll
General communications role. I can do that.
as you're like going between these various places or
Right.
trying to pick up scraps of information.
All right, so 3d6. That is 11, 15 plus 5, 20.
20. Dang.
Yep.
Yeah, sort of like as you go and ask around, you're sort of asking about this Sister Muriel, and honestly there isn't a lot on her. You hear from a couple people that she's like basically brand new to the city, so not much is known about her yet. She's staying at the in one of the quarters in the Grand Cathedral, as far as people know, and that word has it that she's conducting a investigation for the Reverend Mother. But beyond that, honestly, there's not a ton of information known to any of your contacts at this moment in time.
Do I run into Eel at some point?
Sort of at your third or fourth dive bar,
Which is fair.
you
Where are the dogs?
you eventually hear a voice just saying, "You look like shit."
He just kind of he's like, you should have seen me 3 hours ago.
Shit still looks like shit.
Maybe I'm just a little reheated. Who knows? He's like, so what's the word on the street? It's now that Aiden's gone, how are things shaking out?
Well, things have certainly quieted down since, his little whatever happened.
So has anybody talked about acquiring any of his businesses?
Not overly. The only major thing was his surprisingly successful stage production on the indie circuit.
Not interested in that.
I didn't think you would be. But people did hear that there was a sequel in the works, and
oh god,
there is some interest in that. So I'm sure someone's going to try and scoop up the writer once they manage to figure out who it is.
Just wanted to give you a heads up. Unless you've heard about her, there's a new righteous person from the church starting to ask questions around town by the name of Muriel.
A chantry sister.
Yeah. I get the feeling their type wouldn't deem to step in here, but they might send others to look around. So just keep your head on a swivel, as they said. Watch your back.
So he sort of grins, and his like gold tooth just like glints a little in the light, and just like, Noted. A
He-
sister in a place like this would at least spice it up a little bit.
No, they wouldn't dare step in here, but they probably would send some eyes and ears. So, and if somebody.
This is Valroyo. There's eyes and ears everywhere all the time.
He's like, he kind of reaches. He's like, "Oh, I owe you something," and he just passes over like a small bag of coins. He's like, "I owe you for some past work."
I knew you were good for it.
And he'll finish his drink. He's like, "As always, good doing business with you."
Any particular reason you look like shit, or
A night of celebrating.
celebrating?
Yeah. In some places they call it a wake, I guess. But we were saying goodbye to an old friend.
Mm.
Exactly.
Understood.
Friend.
Sounds like an excuse to get drunk to me.
What day is it anyway? I'm a little off.
Pretty sure it's Wednesday.
Tuesday night. Yeah, that checks. Okay. So, all right. Well, and he kind of does a little hop down from the stool, and will make his way out and head back to Ade's.
All right, sounds good. I'll say, while that is all happening, Sister Muriel, what's your morning going on about?
Sister Muriel, of course, doesn't have the luxurious bathing amenities that Bukio and Adelaide have. She instead has a very modest cleaning regimen there. She's able to, wash her face and, put a little something nice in her hair. And then she's going to, of course, get herself dressed up in her washed and cleaned chantry clothes, standard chantry regalia. I don't know if I described her before, but Muriel has red hair. She's got kind of the auburn red hair. It's longer, so she usually keeps it wrapped up. But when she lets it all down, it kind of goes down to the middle of her shoulders. And she's got green eyes, so red hair, green eyes, and so basically she
Does
puts
she have freckles?
She does a little bit, yeah. If you look closely, she's got little freckles, tastefully across the front of her face. And like
Some
that.
tasteful freckles.
Tasteful freckles, yeah. So, anyways, and they stand out, considering the rest of her is covered usually. So, it's just her face, really. She goes to, of course, Andraste, or statue of Andraste. Yes, exactly. And gets down on her knees and, of course, puts her arms up and begins her day with a prayer from the Chant of Light. That goes something like this. It's for those in the audience who love this sort of thing. This is Andraste's sermon at Valerian Fields. Transfigurations, chapter 10, verse 1, or at least part 1, because the Chant of Light is not actually in verses. It's in like sections. Many are those who wander in sin, despairing that they are lost forever. But the one who repents, who has faith, unshaken by the darkness of the world, and boasts not, nor gloats over the misfortunes of the weak, but takes delight in the Maker's law and creations, she shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction. The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next. For she who trusts in the Maker, fire is her water. As the moth sees light and goes towards the flame, she should see fire and goes towards light. The veil holds no uncertainty for her. She will know no fear of death, for the Maker shall be her beacon and her shield, her foundation and her sword. Blessed be the Maker. And so she's going to rise up. She is going to partake in, of course, just water and wafers and things like that. The usual bread and water and, mostly plain culinary options that the chantry has. Nothing too extravagant there. And she is going to get herself prepared to have her meeting, or at least as she suspects this meeting is happening at the Grand Cathedral.
And sort of like as you're sort of like finishing up eating your sort of like plain meal, you see a sister walk up to you, one of the sisters that you actually saw yesterday, Sister Carol, walks up to you and says, Sister Muriel.
Oh, yes. Yes, how can I help you?
I was instructed to give this letter to you. It is from the House Montbelliard.
She will tastefully accept it and look at the seal. Obviously, it's the Montbelliard seal. And she says, "Oh, I was just expecting someone of that residence here this morning. Are you here on their behalf?"
No, I'm simply retrieved it from the messenger and was instructed to give it to you.
Very well. I appreciate your service. Walk in the light of the Maker.
And she sort of like gives you a respectful nod and says, "And you as well." And then she goes about her business.
And so she will break the seal and open up the missive and discover that our arrangements the plan has been altered.
Correct. Yes. that you are now requested to meet at the Montbelliard estate, as opposed to having Adelie meet you at the Grand Cathedral.
She will, of course, say, I've always wanted croissants. And she will report to the Reverend Mother and basically explain that the meeting has been changed, the venue has been changed, and that she is off to have buttered croissants at the Montbelliard residence. She would like an escort of 2 lay sisters to accompany her, if that would be okay, so that should anything go awry on that journey, there will at least be
witnesses,
possibly, help, anything else. You know how the scandalous this fallen house is, and it might be somewhat unwise to go there by herself. So, yes.
Okay. Very well. I think that can be arranged.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Your Grace. And so she will go ahead and make the preparation. That's what she hears. She hears that the House Montbelliard is a house in disrepute. So, anyhow, so she will make her way with her
just
2
baseless rumors being spread around
but
everywhere.
Hey, everything in Val Royeaux is a legitimate piece of gossip until it's disproven. This is how the whole city operates. So, the great houses are always talking shit about each other, and it's just the chantry who keeps track of everything. So who are we to question? So, so anyway, she will make her way to the Montbelliard residence, already fantasizing about how warm and delicious their buttered croissants might be.
Yes, I'll say, and you start making your way to the House Montbelliard, along with Sister Carol, who delivered the letter to you, as well as another sister, Sister Leonie.
Okay. fantastic. And they have, Muriel makes small talk with Sister Carol and Sister Leonie on the way there. Because, again, Muriel is new to Val Royeaux. She's a recent arrival, and she doesn't want to be behind on all the latest juicy gossip. And boy, oh boy, if there's a center in all of Thedas for gossip, this is it, right here, this city right here. And so she wants all the hot goss. And Carol and Leonie, as soon as they leave the Grand Cathedral walls, are more than happy to oblige, I'm sure.
Make me a communications roll and see how
I would
willing
love
they
to.
are.
Yes, I would love to. Yeah. And I realized that when I was watching the last episode over again, I did hear the thump of my dice. Apparently, they're very heavy and they come through.
They are hefty.
So yes. So I did not realize that. That's a 16.
16.
Yeah.
All right. Are you trying to get any hot goss in particular, or are you sort of just asking general information?
This is just general information. She's not fishing for anything at the moment. She's done a lot of research already on her own investigation forays, and so she's just, this is really just kind of her like saying, hey, what else, what have you heard lately that's kind of juicy and spicy? So,
all right. You would hear a little bit about like recent events, like a kunari being spotted in the city. Truly scandalous with just how blatant it is. One could even just straight up call it smut. Stage production that is just shameless in every sense of the word.
And she will cut in and go, I've heard of this. It's called, wait, hold on. Let me remember the name. View Chiffron Fantasy, was it?
And Sister Carol's like, that's the one, yes.
Oh, I've heard about this. Have either of you seen it? She's like clocked both of them, like looking at each other.
and they both sort of like look at each other and look at you, and then just wordlessly look away.
She's like, oh, you have. I won't mention a thing to the Reverend Mother unless she's seen it too.
and Sister Carol's like, perish the thought.
It's banished. It's gone to the void. And she says, well then, what did you think of it? If you were to give me a review, what perhaps keyword might describe this production, this play?
Unbelievable.
Oh, you tempt me. Oh, sister, you tempt me.
You must be strong, sister.
I will muster what strength I can. Andraste, give me what strength you can to resist the temptations, the salacious temptations of this play. Who on this good world is responsible for the creation of such a sinful production?
And Sister Leonie speaks up and says, I think his name was Aiden Kincaid, I believe.
Her eyes are going to get wide. I've heard a lot about him lately. He left quite a trail of sin here in the city, did he not?
Yes, apparently he made. I've heard that he made enemies of an Antivan crow.
Oh, no, not an Antivan crow. All the way from
Yes.
Antiva?
Yes, purely coincidental by what I've heard, but unfortunate for him nonetheless.
Oh, that couldn't have ended well. Did he survive?
As far as I'm aware,
Wow, that is certainly a merit to the man. It's not every day that you hear somebody surviving an Antiva crow. My goodness. She's going to fan herself just a little bit.
yes. And sort of like as you are walking, you also find like a little bit more about the sisters that you're walking with. You find out Sister Carol is from Tantervale, and you find out that Sister Leonie is from Cumberland.
And of course, they go on and chatter a bit until they reach the residence. And Sister Muriel will say, "Attend me, ladies, if you would." And hopefully, our host will be generous enough to allow you to partake in the Orlesian cuisine that they often have in these great house residences. Or if perhaps they do not, then my goodness, that would be a black mark on their name, wouldn't it?
So you arrive, and you see the three of you see two guards standing out front of the estate.
And
front
Muriel
door.
will approach them and say, "Gentlemen, I am here arrived from the Grand Cathedral on assignment from the Reverend Mother. Here is a missive inviting me here to this residence of House Montbelliard."
I'll say one of them takes it and looks at the seal, and
Muriel will smell and go, "Have you been drinking?"
I assure you I have not.
Okay, because your breath, it has a certain aroma that matches that of libations.
And he sort of just like leans in close to you and just breathes in your face,
Oh!
and then proceeds to open the door for you.
Foul beast. Well, certainly have to have words with your employer. Come, ladies, let's go. And and so she will make her way inside the halls
Sister
here.
and Sister Carol will say to you and say, "Sister, I would not go provoking them. I thought this was meant to be a productive
Of course, but it's an Orlesian tradition, or so I hear in the brief stay that I've had, that it's common to harass the employees of particular residences. It shows that you're better than they are.
But we are sisters of the chantry."
Of course, naturally. And are people of ethics and morals and virtue under the light and grace of Andraste.
And
and they nod and go, "Oh yeah, she's right."
and upon entering, you see a young elven servant walk up and say, "Sisters, it is good to have you in the residence.
Maker's light upon you."
Yes, and you. I was instructed to take you to a room that has been prepared for your meeting, though I was admittedly only was expecting one of you."
Oh, well, surprises are part of the joy of life, and the Reverend Mother thought it best that these two sisters accompany me, given the change in venue. I hope that's not a problem.
And she sort of gives a polite smile and says, I'm sure it will not be.
Oh, good.
And she's this way. And leads you three to a room that has been prepared where Ade is waiting for you. And I would assume at this point, Buccio has also made his way back to the estate.
Is it a room with jams and sweets and buttered croissants?
Is Buccio coming to this meeting?
He was making his way back here, so I suppose that's on him if he was attending the actual meeting or not.
He went for cigarettes,
I'm just gonna go pick up some milk from the.
That's right.
Exactly. Technically,
18 years later.
That's
Yeah,
right.
18 years later, he finally comes back. I was like, oh shit, she doesn't even live here anymore? What the hell? Okay.
Damn, I should have wrote that down.
Yes, when the sisters enter into the room, a spread has been set out for them. So it's probably just like typical receiving treats. So there's
Excellent.
some like probably like lighter treats, probably not like breakfast foods.
Like a charcuterie board.
Yeah, much more in the form of like finger foods. It's probably a little bit later in the morning, so there might also be like some fruit tarts or something like that.
Still
maybe
delightful.
some sweeter things.
Yeah.
So there's some
absolutely.
tarts, maybe still some like probably like some smaller pastry breads, maybe like a tray of like different fresh baked like little dessert cookie or tea cookies and whatnot. Definitely some hot tea has been put out as well. And probably someone just to serve it before we have our conversation. Ade's already seated.
And of course Muriel will be like, oh, look at this delicious spread. Ought to let you spoil us. And she says, sisters, aren't you glad you accompanied me inside? Look at this. We don't get this every day.
Yes, and sisters Carol and Leonie are significantly less dramatic about it.
Yeah.
They're like, ooh, ooh.
And Muriel's like, I myself, as you know, am newly arrived to the city, and oh my goodness, I'll tell you what, there is nothing better than Orlesian delicacies in the entire whole of Thetis. Like is to die for. Bless you.
Ade
Bless
will
you in the
stand
light of
up
the
to
Maker.
receive Muriel and say, thank you. That is so sweet of you. May you walk in the light of the Maker as well. Please, you and your companions may be seated, of course.
And
Get
Droste,
comfortable.
bless this meal.
Yes, absolutely. Do you mind saying a quick? Would it be terribly going to ask you to say a quick prayer for our food?
Oh, are you sure? Are you
I
sure?
would love that.
I could. Oh, and she said, and she looks to the sisters, and then this is one of my favorites. It's one that you probably recognize. They say it a lot in the streets. This is from Benedictions, chapter 4, sections 10 and 11. Blessed are those who stand before the corrupt and the wicked and do not falter. Blessed are the peacekeepers and the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Let us eat.
Beautifully said. And
Thank
she will take a
you.
seat and say, "Oh, and let me pour tea for all of us, if that's okay."
Oh, that would be splendid. And a little honey, I imagine you have with the tea.
And there's some right here, already freshly
Oh.
prepared.
Fantastic. I knew you would have everything just set out delightfully here. I was worried, Adelaide, that we had gotten off on the wrong foot yesterday. It seemed that you were eager to leave my company, and you were perhaps preoccupied with other affairs. You had to get into the residence quickly. Yes, with your
Yes.
friend who was also not quite as pleasant as I'd hoped she would be.
Yes, you'll have to extend some grace to my dear friend. She is in a period of mourning.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who died?
Oh, just a dear friend from a long time ago.
Were you?
I don't want. Oh, I'm
Were you
sorry.
friends? Were you friends with this friend, or was it just one of hers?
It's one of hers, but she's dear to me, so I just wanted to extend some kindness because she has ever been just a brightness ever since I've met her.
May I ask you? May I ask you a question?
May?
Thank you. I have been doing some investigation around the city.
Mm-hmm.
It's you may have heard about this. I met many wonderful people here. Have attended many different places. Have discovered many different parts of the city. Such a colorful and beautiful city it is. I've been to the Summer Bar. I've been to some Summer Bazaar, and I've been to some seedy dive bars. And I've even heard about that salacious play that's on the off streets in one of the.
Oh my.
Oh yes, I've heard. Have you heard of this too?
It is definitely a buzz within the Summer Bazaar.
Oh,
The people are talking about it, yes.
One cannot go 10 feet in the Summer Bazaar without hearing chatter about this work
Something
of
about a
pornography.
splash zone?
Oh, I know, right? That's why. And she will look at the sisters, Carol and Leona. I'm sorry, this is Leonie and this is Sister Carol. They are here to accompany me. I'm sorry I didn't introduce them. That was rude of me. And she
They
says,
both give polite nods and say, "Thank you for
Yes.
your generosity."
A true pleasure to meet both of you. And Ade will smile behind the mask that is hiding her face.
Is she wearing a mask? I didn't actually think about that. Okay, she's wearing a mask.
Yeah,
Okay.
Orlay! Yes!
Yeah. You know what? That had not occurred to me for some
Yes,
reason.
I would say Orlesian and part of a noble house. So yeah, she's definitely wearing a mask.
Mm-hmm.
She says, so. She says, the first question I have is, does your friend not like me because she's a mage?
Well, there might be some, perhaps, discomfort because you are a new individual with whom she's never seen before. I think it was more that you definitely had caught her at a time when she was hoping to have a quiet night with some comfort with familiar faces.
I see. It's just unusual to see them out of the tower and out of the circle, and she just seemed very hostile to me, and I was concerned that I'd given off the wrong impression, and that perhaps the dynamics, as you understand them, at play between Blessed Anjosji's church and chantry, and of course certain factions of circle mages perhaps got between us before we got to really know each other. But I bear her no ill will, of course. I would like you to convey that to her when next you see her, if you're given a chance. I was hoping perhaps even to see her myself today.
This is not around today, as far as I'm aware. She'd be back at the tower, but I would be happy to pass along your words, and also I'll let her know that you would be interested in a meeting to chat and maybe clear the air between the two of you.
Of course.
Hardly can we ever control the first impressions that we have with other people, especially when it's unexpected, but that doesn't mean that an impression can't improve the relationship for the better.
Of course. Such as our meetings today, with the delicacies that you've laid out before us on the table. I just cannot thank you enough. And she's going to take another bite of a buttered croissant on there. She's like, oh, these are so delicious, especially when they're warm. She says,
Well, let me know if you'd like to pack some as well to take back to share with uh, the rest of the sisters at the chantry. I mean, I obviously have provided quite a bit, and it would be a shame for it to go to waste.
"Oh, you are most kind and generous, and your charity will be noted. We will certainly, I will certainly bring the good word back to the Reverend Mother at the Grand Cathedral. We are always happy to see the generosity and charity of the great houses in any city,
Oh,
and I have
that's
visited
sweet
many."
or anything like that. I mean, I won't tell you you can't say whatever it is you wish to say to the revered mother, but this is just simply take it. You don't have to say anything. It could be from you if you would like. I would just hate to see food go to waste.
Naturally, but I, of course, couldn't take credit for something that is not one of my acts of generosity. I would rather offer you the credit, you and your house, for even if this is a small token of politeness, it is still worth noting. Um, I I have also heard another name that perhaps you're familiar with um, in my travels in the streets of the city. You may be familiar with this individual by the name of one Aiden Kincaid.
The hooligan who was at the chantry.
Correct. That's what I had put together. The hooligan at the chantry with whom you were involved.
Yes. And the two other sisters sort of like look at each other real quick, or
Yeah.
averting back to the conversation.
Can
at
I
hand.
can I try and get a read on what the sisters looks?
Sure.
I'm wondering what the flavor behind that is. Is it like a look of like, ooh, you were involved, or like a, ooh, this is an interesting pivot and way to phrase this?
Yeah, make me a perception roll.
Got it, boss. Alright, let's see. Perception. +1. So that is I got a 12.
A 12. You got a look of sort of like reading it as a bit of surprise, and also just oh, this just got juicy kind of look to it.
All right, and then let's see. Muriel said, "You said she was involved?" Question mark.
She said you were involved with him at the hooligan, as you say. You were involved
yes.
at the incident at the Grand Cathedral. Yes.
Right, because he had lifted an item off of someone in the bazaar. That is correct.
You had also accused him of murder, I believe.
Oh, that is true. That is what he was in jail for.
Yes.
Prior to his escape into the city. That's correct.
He escaped from jail.
Oh, yeah. You can go to the jail and talk to the guards.
Well, it sounds like you know a little bit about this. Could you tell me? And
it was a big deal. I'm surprised
okay.
you haven't stopped by the jail yet to talk to the guards.
I had not realized that he had fled from prison.
They nods gravely. He did flee from prison. He was out of prison. He was and then he was out of prison, and he was not supposed to be out of prison.
That is true.
I have heard wondrous things about this individual. He had an encounter with an Antivan crow. Can you confirm that?
I know that Ade talked to the dad, but does she know the full extent of what happened in the alleyway? She got the story from what I remember from Aosia, but Aosia was in the middle of crying and stuff, so I don't know exactly how clear the full story was.
Yeah, it was. Well, I mean, it was definitely Aosia's version of events, which in and of itself was secondhand information. So, at the very least, Augustine was an Antivan Crow. You don't know the exact extent of what his dealings with Aiden were, though.
So then Ade will put a hand to where her mouth would be on the mask and say, "Oh my, you're asking quite a scandalous question. I've definitely heard the rumors about there being a verified Antivan Crow in the city that got into something with this individual. Yes. However, I can't verify if they actually got into anything at all. I mean, there's speculation, but I haven't talked to anyone who's seen anything about the two of them."
Nevertheless, it strains credulity that such a man not only had an encounter with an Antivan Crow, but is also responsible for this salacious play, and also broke himself out of jail, and also stole from you and perhaps murdered someone. My goodness, what a nefarious, infamous character.
And the guards let him get away.
My goodness. So he escaped twice.
Oh, yes. Though I'm sure the revered mother probably discussed this with you. It was absolutely... I keep wanting to say beggared belief, but I don't know if Ade would say that. It's like, it's absolutely, for lack of a better word, I'll be honest here, quite insane. Like a smoke bomb went off, there was disarray and disorder, and then he was gone.
Amazing. Do you know if he yet lives and where I might find him?
I would say it might be a good idea to check in with the guards first to see if they've picked up any leads on him.
Of course. Did you know him well, this Aiden Kincaid?
Oh, I did happen to run into this individual once.
Once?
Prior to this, in which he insulted me in front of an entire bar full of patrons.
Oh, no, he did not. Why would he do such a thing?
I find that many people who bark loudly tend to be trying to prop themselves up so that they feel better about themselves, but I can't tell you one or another because I was not in a man's head.
Let me ask you about another rumor that I've heard about this particular individual, and you may or may not have been involved or have knowledge of this incident too, or perhaps one of your two other friends or accomplices may have been involved with this individual. I heard, stop me if this is wrong, I don't want to spread false rumors or mistruths, but I heard some time ago in my discussions with various people around the city, among them being churro vendors and also fried octopus vendors and certain dive bar owners. And oh my gosh, the stories, the litany of tales is too long for me to recount here. But some time ago, I believe one particular person who works at the university had told me of, it was like dare I say it, how would they put it here? A protest? Was that a thing that happened here involving Mr. Kincaid?
Yeah, and both of the sisters will be like, yes, I remember hearing that as well.
At the Valroyo University, oh my, yes.
Yes, Orlesian or Orlais University of Orlais. Yeah. OU.
Terrible business.
Yes. Were you there for that as well?
I don't attend OU. I'm not
sorry?
a student. I
Okay.
don't.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't attend OU. I am not a student.
Yeah. I just had wondered if you were perhaps involved in that protest in any way, or perhaps a bystander when it took place. It apparently captured the attention
I
of
will tell you,
the
it
city.
was very noticeable seeing people marching through the city towards the university.
I can imagine. I can imagine. One of them told me that
How he
they
worked people up into a frenzy like that. Again, no one did anything. Perhaps if it had been stopped there, the things that had followed would not have been an issue.
perhaps I agree. Perhaps that's why you were asking after him on a ship on the dock sometime thereafter.
Who? Wait, okay, hold on. Yara's asking, when did I ask for Aiden on a ship?
I have it on good report that one of the people I spoke to witnessed you not long ago in your finery. You're hard to miss. Asking
you mean
about
on the day of when he stole from me?
Yes. Perhaps I don't know the days run together so much, but you had been witnessed going onto the ship and asking after this person.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Because that man was a criminal who stole from people, murdered someone, and escaped from jail. Call me nosy, but
You seem to take a special interest, obviously. Yeah.
I'm very interested in people who steal from me, yes.
Yes. You were aggrieved, and that's what you were asking after, of course, right? Your stolen property.
I wanted to know what it was that he had handed off that I saw, whether it was mine, and where it was going.
I see. How interesting. So there was some kind of something that he was involved in there. Did you find any more details out about that? My interest here is if it isn't clear already with Aiden Kincaid.
Nothing really of, I would say, helpful. Not none in a helpful way, not really. Though I will say that's very clear that he seemed to have some kind of running-ons with other students, maybe, that he
I've heard
moved from
this
the
too.
University. And I don't
did
know
hear
if
that.
he was having them do things for him or not, but it definitely seemed like he was utilizing some of them to do something.
I've heard whispers of
It's
this.
a little
as well.
bit harder for me to get information since I don't really have a reason to go to the university at large.
Of course. I understand. You find your way around town, but obviously you don't attend the university.
Right.
He was quite nefarious, was he not? Was he not involved? Was there not a horrible incident involving the deaths of a number of students? Did that not happen? Was I misled? Was I misinformed?
Does Ade know that students died because of the Antivan Crow?
I guess you don't know
Well, because of
specifically
Aiden, not the Antivan Crow.
Yes, I would say, I guess you wouldn't know specifically that it was because of the Antivan Crow, but you would definitely have heard about the deaths of the students at the school, because that's kind of a hard thing to keep quiet about when, like, 10 of them died.
Unfortunately, I do know about the students who passed away. It's hard to know. This is a grave mark on the university, as you can imagine, and on the city.
Of course, yes.
And Ade does look actually like you see Ade's body language. She stiffens, but not in a you said something wrong or hard. More in upset because people died over some stupid bullshit. She seems genuinely upset to be I heard about that.
Yeah. Yeah. And Muriel will clock that if I'm allowed to, because it seems pretty obvious that her body language changes like that, and she'll be like, "Yes, a grave misdeed, something
And
awful
I'll
to
be
be
very,
involved
very
in."
honest with you, Muriel. It is a grave mark on the university and the city,
Indeed.
but
Yeah.
it is a failing that it was allowed to happen. There are families now who will never get to see their students, their children, ever again. And I find myself frankly disgusted.
Of course. We are of like-mindedness. Well, that truly is unfortunate, and I wish I shall say a prayer for their souls, that they find their way to the side of the Maker.
Do you know if a memorial has been planned?
I
Like an anniversary memorial for, I don't remember how long ago. This was like some months
This
ago,
was like,
right?
I would say this was like a few days ago.
Oh wait, no, that's okay, not anniversary. Okay, right now I'm getting my shit mixed up. I'm thinking about when the kids died. Aiden, you did too much in a short period of time. Then they will say, yeah. Do you, by any chance, know if anything has been planned in terms of a memorial for the students?
In the course of my investigation, I have not been able to determine that. However, I do fully intend to mention it to the Reverend Mother, and of course, arrange something, or at least initiate such a service if it has not already been started, if plans are not underway.
I know I'm just one person, but I would greatly like to see something done for those
Of course. I will actually mention it that your family is willing to assist in this endeavor, if that would be acceptable to you.
Well, I cannot speak for the Montbelliards, but anything that I can offer of my own services to assist, please let me know, and I will see what can be done.
It would be greatly appreciated.
And I would be happy to also, on the Chantry's behalf, bring this to Montbelliards and see if we'll be able to assist with something in memorandum for these students who passed away.
Of course.
I example.
Again, I shall mention you and make sure that you are notified, so that we may work together to right this wrong. She says, "Is there anybody else? Is perhaps is there some way that would your friend feel better? Your mage friend feel better if you accompanied me to speak with her? I wouldn't want to. She just seems so very hostile to me, and I wouldn't want to get off on the wrong foot, as it were." Perhaps it would be better if you accompanied me when I speak with her.
As a means to mediate, I would be honored to be of assistance.
Excellent. I will send notice to the White Spire, and let them know that I would like to speak with her. Or perhaps you could do that on my behalf.
Absolutely. Yes. Why don't you send me a little bit more information about the time and the day?
Of course.
And then I will correspond with her in the tower and see if that might be something that will be allowed, and see if we can have a meeting set up and we can all convene together.
That sounds delightful. There was a
Surely they have a delicacy like this, but we will make do.
Oh, yes. The circle usually doesn't have amenities like these, of course. But she was wearing some nice clothes when I saw you yesterday. Is she usually dressed like that?
I would say maybe it varies. I'm not really sure on the dressing protocol for the tower.
She seems to have quite a little bit of a luxurious life. I mean, I'd I must confess, though my interactions with mages are a little bit limited, I can't say that I've ever seen one so well dressed before. She seems to have quite the taste in fashion.
Dear sister,
And
that might
and
be
one,
a facet of
and
Valrail.
yeah, and you see Sister Carol sort of like lean over to Sister Leonie, and she says, "Clearly, she doesn't know about Madame de Fer."
Yes, so at least I can speak about this, but especially here in Vail, regardless of who you are, there is a certain importance placed on how you present yourself to the world. And that is taken to heart in the tower too, I would believe.
It's just so rare to see outside the city. I've been all over, understand. I've traveled the Imperial Highway from Antiva all the way to Orlais, up to Tevinter and down to Ferelden. I've been quite a few different places in my journeys, and I can honestly say, even in Tevinter, the fashion cannot compare to Orlais. It is truly a delight to be here, to see all the rich fabrics and clothing.
Glittering jewel in Thetis.
Yes, it truly is. It truly is. She says, well, then I would very much like to know that, but I do have just a little bit more curiosity about your other friend. Quite a short little fellow.
Buccio, come answer for yourself.
What is Buccio? Yeah, it was. He's been here the whole time.
He's been here the whole time. Yeah.
I'll say he was kind of in the back, but
emerges from the shadows.
Yes, exactly.
Buccio the whole time. I love that.
Yeah. And as he makes his presence known, Sister Leonie just goes.
He does move quietly, doesn't he? Your name, sir. I don't believe we were properly introduced yesterday.
No, we weren't.
Would you like to? I am Sister Muriel, as I said. This is Sister Carol, Sister Leonie, and of course Adelaide and I have been having a pleasant conversation. Would you like to identify yourself, sir?
No.
Oh, let us get to know each other.
I have no need to talk to you. You have no authority over me.
That's true. I'm just making conversation, and
that's great. Have a great day.
Oh my goodness,
Adelaide!
I have to say that your friends, they are not very cordial. Not nearly so polite and good-mannered as yourself.
They will turn and look at Buccio and say, "Please try not to mind too terribly. My dear companion is not from the beautiful gem that is Valroyal or Orlais. But if you don't mind, would you please introduce yourself?" And
no. And he just says, no, fuck her. And we'll leave the room.
And you see Sister Leonie is scandalized. And
Ane is also scandalized.
And
like, oh my.
This right here is part of the tea they came for. Yeah.
And Sister Carol is giving more of a look of intrigue than anything else.
Wow.
Ane's just looking at the door.
And you see a servant sort of like peek their head in and is just like, "Is everything okay?"
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Some of us were just leaving, as it were. Yeah.
And
I greatly apologize for my companion.
Oh, it's certainly not your fault. It's certainly, I mean, we do have a certain ability to choose our friends, but we can't choose how our friends meet the moment, as it were, their behavior or impropriety, as it were. It's okay, Adelaide. You have been a joy to talk to, a true joy, and your company is one that I hope to keep in the days ahead, in the days to come. I hope that we can become close friends. I think that we will be.
Ade will do something almost uncharacteristic. Just kind of take Sister Muriel's hands and say, "Thank you so kindly for those words. May we see in the days to come. I hope to have a wonderful relationship with you as well. But I apologize for having to maybe cut this short. I think that maybe I should go and check and see if
one more question, if you'll permit me. Just one more.
Mhm.
The Canary.
Yes.
Is that true? I heard rumors of it. A great big Kunari prince, or some specimen of his kind, wandering by your side through the city. Hard to miss. I couldn't believe it. I've not seen it myself. Is he here?
He is not currently here anymore. He was traveling with me for a time. He had to take care of some business out of work. And now
So it's true.
Yes.
It's true. You were accompanying a Kunari through the city. What delightfully colorful company you keep.
The Maker wills us to carry ourselves grace and light when we interact with all of his creations. So,
Of course. Even the Kunari.
hope they too can be saved, yes?
Indeed. Such is our mission. Yes, to bring them into our flock
I
as
know
well.
how to play this fucking game.
And she's going to clasp your hand. It's like, thank you so much for humoring me and for meeting with me at this hour, and for the delightful spread of treats that you laid before us. It truly has been a real pleasure meeting with you. You represent House Montbelliard very well. Even if you're not, I'm sorry, I was unclear about your relationship with the house. You're with the house?
Yes, attendant.
Okay, that's right. Well then, you represent them spectacularly, impeccably even.
Well, it is my greatest joy to do so.
And truly, you embody that joy. You do. Then let us agree to meet tomorrow, and hopefully your mage friend. Do you happen? Will you share her name with me?
I mean, Aosia's name can be gotten from the tower, so she can't really not give the name in this situation, even though maybe she doesn't want to.
Don't snitch.
Don't snitch.
Ade will tilt her head to the side and say, "Allow me to write to her first to request the meeting. As I would want them to respect your privacy, I wish to also respect her privacy if she chooses that she does not wish to meet. As I have no control over the tower, though I'm sure you could still request meet with her through other means."
I don't like to be
a diplomat. Yes, I just want to take a bit more of a diplomatic approach.
As do I. I shy away from the heavy-handed tactics that others would use. I would prefer to do things diplomatically, as just like yourself. I have a feeling that we are of like mind and spirit, and it would please me to do things in the way that you feel would be best. And so please feel free. She can maintain her privacy for the time being until she is comfortable revealing it to me, with you, of course, in attendance.
Absolutely. I just want to know, no one can see Ade's face underneath the mask.
This is true.
She's definitely doing the Daenerys smile. You know the one. She's
Uh-huh.
doing the Daenerys smile. Thank God for a mask.
And she will, of course, rise from the table along with Adelaide and...
Adelaide will also pack up some of the remaining treats, like the cookies and the pastries, and say, "Oh, in just 1 second," and she'll kind of walk around to the table off to the side and grab like a little basket for transporting some food. Say, "Here you are."
May you walk in the light of the Maker.
And you as well, Sister Muriel. And then Sister Leonie. And somebody please remind me of other sister's name.
Sister Carol.
I wouldn't forget. I absolutely did. It was delightful being with all of you today.
A true joy. And like I said, you represent your house impeccably.
The pleasure was ours.
And Muriel will, of course...
Please let the Duke know that you've appreciated I'm here today at the estate.
Yes. Please do. Please give him my best regards, highest regards, and let him know that he is welcome, of course, at the Grand Cathedral for prayers at any time.
Oh, thank you. Bless your heart. I will absolutely do.
Okay. And then I shall wait for your messenger tomorrow to...
Yes, well, I would say if not tomorrow, maybe the following day. It did seem that I'm not really sure how long she'll be tied up in whatever business she's doing at the tower. I have no idea what they do there.
Well, we could find out.
But I'll see. Yeah. Oh.
You and me.
Well, Sister Muriel, don't tempt me with a good time. All right, ladies. Well, after you, and please walk in the light of the Maker and be well.
Yes, Andraste bless you.
And Andraste bless you.
And I will take my leave. And then she will go ahead and, of course, follow a servant or whoever out of the residence and make her way out into the streets again.
It's so scary how customer service settles into Ade like an old, comfortable skin.
Right?
It's because that's what I do every day when I put my mask on for the world. She was like, "Oh yeah, I got this," and I was like,
this. "You're falling into the old routines, right?"
Yeah, all the years of also being in spaces with people who thought exactly in similar ways to this system. It's like, I know how to navigate this. All right. She's keeping her nose clean. Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. As soon as she's out of the door, and I like kind of wave at them goodbye, and the servant has like led them out of the estate house.
Yes, and I was like, quick question.
Live down a wall.
I was like, quick question. Buccio, are you still anywhere in the immediate vicinity?
Were you waiting to jump her?
No, he's still around.
Still lurking in the shadows.
He physically left the room, so he's playing.
But you're sort of like around, like as they're being escorted out and all that.
Not that they could see him, no.
Okay, well.
No, he would have gone like to the back of the room, the opposite direction where they would have left. So, no, he doesn't want to be anywhere where they're leaving. So.
Okay. And also, neither of them are definitely. Neither of the other two are perceptive enough to be able to notice your presence.
Yeah.
No, of course not. They're not looking for him. Yeah. No.
She won't even slide down yet. Buccio?
Mm-hmm. And when he hears it, he'll come over.
She'll just kind of gesture inside the room. Please. Please.
He's like, I can't work for you.
I am understanding that might be an impossible ask.
You don't want any connection to me that bitch can use.
Okay.
And I'd rather sleep on the streets than have her rake you over the coals for any connection to me.
You're good.
I appreciate what you've done, but I'm not getting involved with her. She's got no authority on me. She can't do anything to me. So fuck her.
I was gonna say, Ade in here has closed the door behind them, thrown the mask off, but she's fucking sweating. And she's like, I do this essentially for a living, but that was so uncomfortable. That was so uncomfortable. Whoa. No, I completely understand.
In my own way, I'm defending you.
No, Puccio, I completely understand where you're coming from. And I'm not going to ask you to play nice or pretend to be something that you are not, and then put you in a position where you are worried that something will lead from you back to me. I get it. So great.
She's gonna try. Just don't give her my name. She'll find it anyway. But nah, I need no connection to you, to anyone.
I didn't give her Aosia's name either.
Good, thank you.
Yeah. I will let Aosia decide if she wants her name to be given. And if not, then Sister Muriel can go through other channels available to her to force it out. But I've made it clear that I want to respect privacy for the people that I talk to, just as I would expect them to respect her privacy and not ask me things about her, even though I don't owe her that privacy, obviously.
And Puccio will wait a little while because he knows that fucking snake is probably going to double back to keep an eye on the place. He's played these games, so...
That's crazy.
Oh,
Was she thinking that?
I'm sure she's going to. Or she's going to have someone watch the place.
I was going to say, Muriel, you and the other sisters are escorted out of the estate and are now back on the street.
Indeed. And looking for I believe it's the octopus vendor or something.
The squid vendor.
Squid vendor, that's what it is. Yeah. And
she needs those tentacles.
Yes, exactly. So rather than doubling back, she's off hunting for the famous squid, the fried squid.
But after the food.
Yes.
After the food, double back.
After the food, double back. Yes.
After the food, do you actually double back?
No, she's not going to. She has other matters that she wants to pursue at the university that she's going to do. Although we are kind of like reaching a time here, so I don't know if you want to do that this episode or if we want to save that for next time.
I would say if you want to do it now, we can speed run it.
Okay. Well, she will. I mean, okay. I'll try to make this quick. What she's going to do is the intent here is to go speak to the university president, whoever the administrator is or whatever, and basically talk to him about the incident at the university and, of course, the involvement of one Aiden Kincaid, and get any details about his entire time there.
All right.
And things like that. So,
all right, make me a communications roll. Right. See what information you can get out of him.
Absolutely. All right, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 14.
14.
Yeah.
bringing up the name Aiden Kincaid almost immediately gets a irritable reaction.
Yes,
and
most unpleasant individual. I know.
Yes, I would say it does not. It does not get much to it does not get much to get him to just basically spill the beans about everything that is going on with it. That was going on with him. They say that he was a problem student. That he was involving other students in strange occult activities that ultimately resulted in like 10 deaths.
Awful.
That he helped in that it wasn't proven, but he was believed in helping to start a riot outside of campus grounds.
Yep.
That he was involved in salacious activities as far as the theater indie circuit is concerned.
And that was one of the students who was a writer too. Is that rumor true as well?
And if he would just be like, I cannot confirm or deny that. As well as his seeming run-in with the law and being involved with or sort of getting involved with intentionally or otherwise criminal organizations that were a threat to the school.
Oh my goodness. And of course, so she will just sop up all these details like a sponge. Right? She is just like, yeah, just taking it all in. And she will follow up, and she says, I know that there were several casualties at the school due to a recent incident involving this infamous individual and his, as you say, his following among students. You said that there was occult activities?
That is what the evidence has led us to believe.
As a member of the church, and in order to make sure that such activities are put to final rest,
could you perhaps present this evidence to me so that I may take it back to the Reverend Mother and we may handle this properly within the purview of the chantry?
And he would say, I'd been meaning to get in touch with the chantry anyway, so this would be serendipitous. And
the Maker works in mysterious ways.
And he would sort of like gather the various like collected tomes and other like scrawlings and that sort of thing that Aiden had collected and been working on, and hand them over to you and your fellow sisters.
Yep. She says, thank you. Are there any particular areas on campus that I should see as pertains to this particular sensitive matter?
It is grisly, but if you wish to see the site of the incident, then I can point you the direction of there. Other than that, I can point you towards where a student had informed us that they had been meeting for their activities.
Yes, I would very much like that. I know this is a truly sensitive affair, but, and I say this delicately, certain particular dangers are our speciality, and we would want to make sure that there is no evidence or lingering threat from those dangers in these specific places, so as to avoid incidents like this in the future, perhaps being influenced by such forces.
Of course.
Thank you. And then, so basically, she will follow him to the scene of various crimes. Scenes of various crimes.
He would first take, because he think it would be the most jarring. He would first take you down into the catacombs that we know exist beneath the school.
Exactly.
And there is still just blood stains all over the ground from where these students took their final breaths.
Yes. And so she will turn to Sisters Carol and Leonie and say, "Sisters, steel yourselves. Of course, this is an area of great pain and great travesty, but we must be strong. We must be strong in order to, do what we must for the good of this world." And so she will lead them through, following, of course, the administrator here, and she will whisper from, as they're going along, "I cannot see the path. Perhaps there is only abyss. Trembling I step forward, and in darkness enveloped. Though all before me is shadow, yet shall the Maker be my guide. I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the beyond, for there is no darkness in the Maker's light, and nothing that he has wrought shall be lost. I am not alone. Even as I stumble on the path with my eyes closed, yet I see that the light is there. Draw your last breath, my friends. Cross the veil and the fade and all the stars in the sky, and rest at the Maker's right hand and be forgiven."
And the others pray along with you.
Yes, exactly. So she is sanctifying the ground as she can, and also, of course, taking copious notes about the various scenes here, the grisly scenes that are still coated in blood. That is so difficult to scrub off, and also, of course, take a special interest in any of the illicit materials that might have been left out by the now defunct cult.
Yes, well, there weren't really many down here, because this was more just the scene of an attempted assault that backfired horrifically.
Yes, horrifically.
And
so badly.
Yeah. And sort of like as you're walking through, the other sisters, surprisingly pretty unfazed by the scene.
Yeah.
And then the administrator takes you up to sort of the the nook, whatever you want to call it, of where Aiden and his cohort were gathering for their meetings.
Yes.
And sort of like collect any remaining things that had not been collected before, and passes them off to you and your fellow sisters.
And of course, so they will follow him around and do their benedictions and sanctifications of the various places of grisly deeds and nefarious whisperings and conspiratorial gatherings. Blessing each of those places and sanctifying insofar as they can. Before, of course, the cleanup crews come in and actually scrub each and every inch of walls of the catacombs, which are of course I hear getting an upgrade now. They're
Yeah, the catacombs. The catacombs are getting an upgrade.
Yeah, exactly. There's going to be tours now of the catacombs.
Yeah, the catacombs beneath the school that students are totally supposed to be going down
exactly,
into.
Right, exactly. It is now the archaeology department is now taking charge of it. It's been designated as a historical landmark beneath the university. So no, I've made all that up. So basically, I'm just code DMing from time to time,
Yeah.
But basically, that is what she'll basically be doing. Is gathering.
All right.
And when those are all done, she will of course thank him, and he has nothing more to say about the evil doings of Aiden Kincaid. She will take her leave of him, and then she will double back to the residents.
Just like you're like sisters take this stuff.
Right, exactly. And she will have it delivered to her personal quarters within the Grand Cathedral to, of course, research further on this case, as she is the primary investigator. So she will, because Aiden Kincaid is a primary source of her investigation. So
is a person of interest.
A person of deep interest. Yes. And the church wants to get to the bottom of all of it. So yeah, basically that's what she'll be doing. And she will, of course, say that she's going back to just get maybe another helping of that delicious fried squid, and on her way back pass by, maybe just pass by the Montbéliard residence again, just to see if she happens to see any familiar faces lingering outside.
The guards take note.
I was gonna say.
Way still dark.
Okay, Busio was still okay. That was gonna be my next question.
Until the shadows fall. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Okay, so Bucio's sort of on watch for like the next 10 hours.
Yeah.
And at this point, the guards would have rotated out by the time you come back.
Yeah.
But so there are still guards, but they are different ones now. And Buccio, where are you hiding out?
He's probably got some nooks and crannies within the city that maybe nobody knows about, that he will go to.
All right, and so Muriel, you're just doing sort of just a drive-by, essentially.
Yes,
during the day, right?
Yes, during the day.
Okay,
I mean, I don't know how long the investigations at the university took, but I imagine
it would have taken a few hours.
Yeah. So it's probably the afternoon, and so she will, of course, having worked up an appetite, she loves that fried squid, and she basically is, just doing a drive-by, seeing if she sees anybody else of interest at the residence that, is through one way or another in so many ways connected to the Montbéliard residence. The Aiden Kincaid is inextricably linked to these people, and so she's just kind of doing a drive-by, taking in. She listens and she watches and she remembers, and so that's just her doing her sister job.
All right, Buccio, you make notice of this.
Okay.
She does not do anything except just do another pass by.
Yes.
But her presence is noted.
You can wait her out.
And bless you, she says to the guards, and then just kind of walks by.
Yes, and they both sort of nod.
Yeah.
And
like you said, there's multiple ways out of there. So.
Yeah. And if there is nothing else,
nope.
That is where we will stop tonight.
Alrighty. Thank you.
I'm so glad that the only time that Aiden and Ade ever fucking hung out together was inside that bar. The person around who literally murdered him and another person who fucking hated him.
I don't think I ever said Buccio murdered him.
No, I'm talking about
Eel.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
eel.
Eel.
It's a eel.
At the,
Yeah.
yeah, we saw
Yes,
eel. There. You
Lucio
talked to
had
him.
nothing to do with
We
that.
talked to eel.
It's eel.
So, and we knew that eel was the person who killed him because that was revealed.
I love Eel's evolution.
Yes.
Yeah.
From
So I'm
minor
saying
character
with
to
the
heavy.
whole
minor.
there,
He's
I don't
basically
think
the
Eel's gonna say shit. You know what I mean? Because Eel's like, well, damn, I was the one with the knife that did the doing, so I'm not gonna say anything. And
Oh,
the
yeah.
bartender probably fucking hated it. This motherfucker never paid his tab.
Aiden had also waged like some degree of restaurant war with the bartender.
That is
there was-
true. You tried to slander his good name.
Right, there was an underground campaign against him. So yeah, that was just another deed of Aiden Kincaid.
Paying off the tab and being like, I'm so sorry for that fucker. Just forget he ever existed or came here, you know? You feel? Okay. Here's a little
Thank you.
extra on top.
Right. And we will be back next Friday night with another
Indeed.
episode. Thank you again for everybody watching. We appreciate your support. And we will see you. Actually, let me just one plug. Sunday night, Goblins of Zendikar with my friend Diver. We'll be in that game as well. And then and a bunch of games next week. So thanks again for everybody watching, and we will see you all next week. Good night.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.